Hello there, welcome back to channel. So here with another Boom Beach video today, Thursday, December 20, what is today? Thursday, December 28th, and we have the factory, Gearheart Factory on the archipelago. This is my low-level account. I just took her out. I took the brute force approach. I actually needed to boost to do my operation attack, so I went ahead and I boosted and I took the E, and then I went ahead and took down the factory. I did it in five attacks. I don't know, maybe I made it harder than it needed to be, but this is how I did it. So let me show you really quickly how I did. So as you can see, I boosted my damage statues and one of my troop health statues. That means that to start with, where is it? Here, right here. I start with 74% damage, 82% of health, and 82% of GBE. For GBE, I didn't boost, but here we go. It's 46 plus 38. So let's quickly go, give you an idea of what I did and how I did it. So here's a factory, bunch of lasers, rocket launchers. I mean, if you had critters, ideally the best way of taking it would be going here on the right side, sending some critters, activating the hotpot, shocking it. But then you have to shock the shark blaster, you have to shock this laser, and you need to have at least 3 shocks. And you wouldn't have enough time as a low-level player to destroy all this stuff before they would come out of stasis. Then you would go up there, then you have to deal with doom cannons up there to destroy the shield generators and then destroy the core. I didn't feel like I was going to be able to take it that way, so I decided to go on the left side. Foregoing the shield generator, just going straight up. So the idea is, well, where can I park? Anywhere I decide to park on the bottom would, I would be hit by those lasers. So ideally you want to clear this, essentially this lasers right here. And then you could, well, actually, all the lasers except these 2 would be the ones that you would need to clear to park at, let's say, 3 o'clock far. So that the machine guns wouldn't be able to hit you and the grapplers wouldn't grab your Zookas to death. That's essentially it. Now, I decided I was going to take the long and hard approach, and the way I did it is exactly how I'm going to show you. I damage stacked the rocket launchers. I actually needed to damage stack 1. I just lost count right there. I landed Everspark. I'm going to do this in 2x, 4x initially. So you're going to see I ended up hacking the first rocket launcher. And for some reason, I did the calculations wrong. I forgot that these sniper towers were not going to be able to hit it. So you're not going to be able to take it out with a single hack. Essentially because the hack expired before the hack didn't expire before the smoke went out. So now there were 2 targets, and yeah, that didn't work. For that one it did, because all these sniper towers were able to hit it. And then the second rocket launcher, or the third one, actually, the same thing happened. They were both left at very low health. But I had 10 Grenadiers loaded. I thought that gave me the best chance of destroying as much as I could before those lasers ate me to death. You're going to see here, landed my 3 boats of Grenadiers with 2 Grenadiers on each boat. Actually, 3 Grenadiers on each boat. And then just let them go into town. Let me just do 4x because this is going to take a long time. I did not have enough energy to land all the boats, so that's why you saw me landing the first one and then the second boat of tanks, and now I'm just letting them go. For some reason, that laser, the medics were getting hit by the lasers and they were not healing those Grenadiers quickly enough. Now, ideally, in this case, you want to have Kavan, because Kavan is able to mitigate the damage. But I was able to destroy, a significant number, 1 laser, damage significantly another one, and I still have most of my troops available for the next attack. Like I always say, when you're low level, you cannot afford to do empty attacks. That is only hero-only attacks. You want to be able to attack continuously and use your troops, even if it's to do a little bit of damage. So there we go, landing again the 2 boats of tanks, the 3 boats of Grenadiers with 3 Grenadiers each. Let me do this at 4x. So you see those lasers were just jumping on me. Actually, I lost a couple of medics here and there on that attack. But, you know, once I was here on the top, it was just a matter of destroying the sniper towers, letting the Grenadiers farm as much as they can. And that's what they did. They spent the entire 2 minutes, 40 seconds here just pounding and pounding and pounding. My goal was to destroy the lasers. That is my main goal. So that you're going to see me... as long as my Grenadiers were hitting the lasers, I did not care a lot about them. As you can see, that's why I did not recall them. On hindsight, maybe I should have recalled them and targeted the lasers specifically. But at the same time, I wanted to keep most of my troops alive for longer. The more they stayed alive, the more damage they were going to put downrange. And that's essentially what it boiled down to. One laser was not going to affect me that much. Although you can see that he is about to ready to destroy one of the medics. 1 minute is off, and I think after this I reflare, lost a Grenadier there because of the grappler, and now it's just a matter of letting them again do damage to the lasers. And again, you know, I could understand some people say the right or the left side would be better. I just thought that in my case, with the low-level troops not having critters, this side was a little bit more. It was safer for me. At least if I wasn't able to destroy all that and destroy the factory, you know, all by itself, I would have essentially destroyed a bunch of those economy buildings, the crates, the sniper towers, and the lasers, and that would have given me some of the rewards, some of the prototype parts, and some of the other rewards that I don't need right now, but it would have given me the rewards either way. So that was the second attack. Not looking too bad. So now I went ahead and I went all Riflemen with medics. Hindsight, I would have brought our Riflemen, or maybe all Zookas, to be honest with you. I would have ignored the medics and just gone all Rifleman or all Zooka, because the plan was, as you can see, I'm gonna land. You're gonna see me do a weird shuffle there. The idea was to get all the Riflemen together. You could do it with a stagger landing, but I just didn't feel like it. So right there, the medics were worth it in a sense. But you can see that the medics were getting hit on the back, and I had to waste another one to keep them alive. But my idea was that I needed still to shock those lasers. So there wasn't anything really. The medics were not doing anything in particular. Now, seeing what I just saw, it should have clicked on my mind that the lasers were not going to be able to kill my Riflemen. My Riflemen took 2 hits from the lasers, and they still didn't die. So, yeah, it's debatable whether or not they were useful. I don't think that the lasers even managed to fire. Yeah, they fire once, twice. So at this point, this is where they did become useful. So I delayed too much. Those mortars were laying on me. They were destroying my troops. I should have reflare, back a while longer. And now you see me reflaring on the path of those cannons and sniper towers, and they were just eating through my Kavan and my medics. So I don't know. It was a little bit of a fail on my part. Either case, I'm just letting my troops push forward, because again, my intention is to finish where these cannons are. Now, if anything, this attack could have been done maybe in 4 attacks. And if it was in 5, it would have been in 5 with a lot less losses than I did with the 4th attack. Because you're going to see my 4th attack was a little bit fail. Because I originally, while I was planning, I was intending of parking my troops at somewhere at 2 o'clock. So somewhere in between this cannon and this machine gun. And for that, I said, well, I need to get rid of the grapplers. Mainly because those grapplers are going to keep grabbing my troops. So my intention was to get rid of all of them. But as I did the attack, as I was moving in, I realized, you know what? Maybe I don't need to clear all. Maybe I don't need to. Well, after I did the attack is what I meant to say. Maybe I don't need to clear all the grapplers. And in fact, I didn't. If you only clear these 2 from grapplers, then the Zookas can be actually saved from the grapplers on the top. Either way, I just performed the attack. I'm going to do it at 4x, this initial part. One thing, if I could do this attack again, would be to actually delay landing Brick a little bit longer, because Brick walks a lot faster than the Zookas do. And the Zookas were not in position when the smoke cleared. So, you know, that lost me there maybe a fraction of a second. But there we go. So my intention was to destroy all the grapplers. Now, I couldn't destroy that machine gun. That machine gun was just tearing through me. The mortar was also pounding me. At this point, I had enough GBE to retreat. And I should have retreated. And I recommend that you retreat too if you're intending to follow what I just did. Because if you had retreated, you could have destroyed at least half of the defenses on the bottom and maybe put some damage down on the core. Now, I wasn't feeling too hot about this. I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to finish it on this attack, but I still did. As you see, I landed 70 Zookas. 33 of the Zookas were destroyed in this attack, and the rest survived. So, you know, I managed to then beat this. First step was I need to destroy the laser if I'm going to end up parking at 3 o'clock. So I go and I do a smoky Zooka. Kill that laser. And then let my Zookas walk back. And then go from the 3 o'clock position. Now, at this point is where I land Brick. I didn't want to lose Brick. Everybody's there and ready. And that smoke, I don't know why I sent that smoke, but you can see now the laser. If I hadn't destroyed that laser, you know, my troops would have been way dead. And you're going to see where I end up parking. You see where I end up parking. So if I hadn't destroyed that laser, those Zookas would have triggered the laser and the laser would have hit me. Had I been further up, then the grapplers would have grabbed me. So this was the perfect position. So actually not at 3, but more like 3.5 to 4 o'clock position. You know, I'm safe from the grapplers. I'm safe. The only thing that I'm not safe is from the boom cannon at first, but then at the very end, I am actually safe from the boom cannon. Everybody's safe. You see how Brick is almost in range, but miraculously she was not getting hit. And down went the factory. Was pretty happy about this. I did not think I was going to be able to finish. Obviously, it helped that I had damage done. I boosted my damage and boosted my health. So my tanks lasted a little bit longer. My Grenadiers lasted a little bit longer. So I want to say, in all, this was a hard factory. So don't be upset if you don't finish it. Just aim for, if you don't think you can finish it, just aim for getting some crates, some sniper towers, some lasers, and just be happy with that. Other than that, try what I just did, and if you can, and if it worked for you, let me know in the comment section. This is all I have for you today, guys. Thank you very much for your support, and yeah. Happy. I wish you a very, very happy New Year. And in New Year's Eve, you're a few days off. So hopefully I'll be able to post a video before then. If not, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2018. Solid checking out.